Hello, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and cats and dogs, and sheep and toucan, and goldfish and elephants. Good evening, afternoon, / morning, wherever you're tuning in from. Today we're playing Would You Rather, a classic. God, I feel like it's 2016 when recording videos like these. Yeah, so I thought we'd play some Would You Rather from eva.io, link in the description below. Let's get into the first question. Would you rather stab yourself in the stomach with a 5-inch blade or cut off the tips of all your own fingers? Oh, I hate these questions. I just don't want to do either. It's just a dilemma. Why? Stab yourself in the stomach with a 5-inch blade or cut off the tips of all your own fingers. I think the stomach one, I don't know, I feel like you'll probably die from the stomach one, but then again, like individually cutting off the tips of your own fingers, I think it's gonna have to be cutting off the tips. Then again, you might be able to recover. Then again, I don't think you would be. I think it's the tips. What? Really? People would rather stab themselves than like risk death? Like, surely there's a high chance of dying than cutting off the tips of your own fingers. Seriously? Alright, next one. Would you rather sound like anyone you want or speak any language you want? Ooh, to be honest, I feel like sounding like anyone I would probably be more beneficial than speaking any language, because I don't have plans on traveling, especially with this pandemic, so I want to sound like anyone. Really? Man, I guess people would just kind of prefer to speak languages. I'd find it cool to change your voice into, you know, whatever you'd like. Be confined to a wheelchair for the rest of your life and be able to have children, or be able to walk but unable to have children. To be completely honest, I am not too bothered about having children myself. I'm happy the way things are. And so are a lot of people, 64%. The first one I guessed correctly. Not that great at this than I thought I would be. Would you rather live in a mansion in Beverly Hills or a penthouse in Manhattan? Beverly Hills, right? Yeah, Beverly Hills is quite nice. It's pretty close though. Would you rather eat a Big Mac every 6 hours or eat an exquisite meal once every 4 days? I don't want to. I'd just get fat. Just putting that there, I would get very fat. So I'd rather eat an exquisite. God, I can't read English. An exquisite meal once every 4 days. Yes. Yeah, very sure. Would you rather overdose on every drug at the same time, or fall off a 100-story building? I hate these. This is so horrific. I don't want to do any of these. I just want to skip. I don't want to do that though. You know what? It's horrible. It's a quick and easy death, and I'm sure. Seriously, 53% of people would rather overdose on every drug at the same time. 597,000 people would like to do that. Seriously? Would you rather be a piece of toast for a day without moving, or be a toaster and get used frequently? Ooh, honestly, you'd get eaten as toast. I would rather be a toaster myself. Ooh, these are close. These are real close. Would you rather always be overdressed or always be underdressed? I don't want to be personally overdressed. But come on, like, I don't want to be underdressed. Would you rather kill 5 innocent children yourself if it would end all bloodshed in the Middle East for 25 years, or have ongoing wars, terrorism, and fighting in the Middle East? Oh, this is horrific. Oh. Crap, I was meant to put I was just highlighting them in agony, but I would rather. Actually, what one would I rather? Probably, honestly, this one, because, like, think about how many lives would be saved. But just for this 5 innocent child, I will make sure that they get the respect they need. They took their lives innocently. Rest in peace. And they never died. That's just a would you rather question. Would you rather be historically funny or be absolutely beautiful? Honestly, for funny is for funny fun. What? Really? 54% would be absolutely beautiful. Huh. Would you rather fight Apollo Creed or fight Ivan Drago? Honestly, I have no clue who these people are, so well, I got it right. Would you rather have Sarah Palin be president or have Michelle Buckman be president? Is this outdated? Michelle this looks and sounds outdated. Yeah, as I said, would you rather is quite the old thing. I'm gonna skip this one. What would have been the... Oh, these are very close. Would you rather eat a rotten raw steak or eat a human's cooked liver? What? Eat a human's cooked liver or eat a rotten raw steak. B plus. Oh my goodness. Oh, 57% don't mind being cannibals. Unless you can get serious food poisoning from raw steak, and I just don't know that, and you know, now I've got a risk of death, and I guess I could eat cooked liver even though it's cannibalism. Yeah, I don't know. That's quite hard. Would you rather chop off your own arm or chop off a complete stranger's arm where they come back to kill you in 30 years? I'd hate to... Okay, look, I'd hate to have the guilt for 30 years and knowing that they will be back in 30 years to come and kill me. So I think... Oh crap, I did it again. Well, I need to stop highlighting them. It's just a weird habit. Would you rather be near deaf or hear anything 2 minutes later? So, would you rather have a 2-minute latency on everything you hear? Or be near deaf? You know what? I reckon there's a kind of technology that can help out with the near deaf thing. And also sign language, like sign language is a big thing, so... And also hearing everything 2 minutes later will just confuse everything. So I'd rather be near deaf. Yeah, that makes sense. Would you rather spend 5 years in maximum security prison and receive $5 million upon your release, or not go to prison and never become rich? Not go to prison and never become rich, as long as you can live like a average life. Plus, $5 million isn't even a lot. Like, it's not insanely rich. Like, you'd spend that, you'd have money left over. I don't know. This is hard. I'd rather not go to prison. Honestly, people seriously just work for the $5 million. Would you rather call Doctor Who or call the FBI if you're in trouble? Call Doctor Who. Even though I don't watch Doctor Who, I feel like, yeah, that would be it. Would you rather sleep only 3 hours a night on an extremely comfy bed, or sleep as long as you want on a cold rock? Oh God, as long as you want. Does that mean I can just sleep in forever? Because honestly, I would take that. Oh, 3 hours for... Oh, so small. So less sleep time. I'm gonna have to go with it, and it is correct. It is what the majority go with. Would you rather go on a magic carpet ride with Jasmine or take Cinderella to the ball? I'd rather go on a magic carpet ride. Like, that sounds like a once in a lifetime experience. Like, you know, probably... Yeah, but like very few people get to experience. Eat only human remains for the rest of your life. I hate these cannibalism questions. Or starve to death. Gotta stay alive, and yet people would rather die than eat human remains? Would you rather have your brain transplanted into a robot or have your brain transplanted into the opposite sex? That's interesting. Honestly, I feel like it would be kind of cooler transplanting my brain into a robot. And also, I'm not too sure how well I'd function in a female body. So yeah. Interesting. People would rather experience the other sex, when really I feel like that's a bit of a live in isolation or face your biggest fear once a month. Honestly, what is my biggest fear? My biggest fear is probably I don't know. This is a hard one. I'd rather probably live in isolation, to be honest. Oh, seriously? People would rather be traumatized once a month? Do I just think really uniquely here? Am I just like a different scale of brain cells? For all of your life, would you rather only be photographed or only be filmed? Probably only be photographed, to be completely honest. Yeah, because like, I don't know, just like being filmed. And again, you could turn the films into photographs. Oh man, maybe that's the more big brain. Don't know. Would you rather be a slave in the pre-Civil War South or be a slave in ancient Egypt? I'd rather be a slave in ancient Egypt. Then again, I don't know, because then you'll be in the desert, it'll be boiling, but then again, this is just chaos. In a pre-Civil War South. I'm gonna have to put in ancient Egypt because I don't know, it might not be as chaotic. Nope. 63% would rather be a slave in the pre-Civil War South. Seriously, guys? Have all your limbs cut off by a very dull butter knife. Have to go to every single local WNBA game for the rest of your life. No, this is a bit of a joke one. I'd probably rather go to the games, of course. Yes, of course. Would you rather pay to see a female comedian or be paid the same amount to be slapped 10 times in the face? You know what? I reckon the slaps won't be that hard, right? Yeah. Would you rather gone on the Titanic and survived or been in the Twin Towers when it hit and survived? Ooh, that would be both very scarring. I don't know. I reckon the Titanic would be more calm and peaceful because it's just a sinking boat, right? I mean, it's horrific. It's really bad, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I don't know how I'd feel about a plane crashing into towers that I'm in and manage to survive there. I'd have PTSD for life. And again, I'd have a bit from here. Yeah, okay. Some people want to be in the Twin Towers. Okay, that's fine. Would you rather play one-on-one with Michael Jordan, not in prime, or play one-on-one with LeBron James in his prime? Not in his prime. I don't know, actually. The thing is, I'll be wasted if I play with LeBron James. But then with Michael Jordan, I wouldn't be that bad. You can tell these are outdated, by the way. You can tell these are like 2010 questions. I'm kind of reviving Would You Rather. These videos are not made today, by the way. I think I'd rather play one-on-one with Michael Jordan. One, because I'm a big fan of Michael Jordan. And two, it's not in its prime. I've got a shot, guys. I actually have a shot. 65%. Let's go. Have to sleep 3 hours every day or have to sleep 15 hours every day? Oh no. All of these questions are so... Thing is you'll have a lot of sleep. You'll have a lot of energy. But you have 8 hours to get stuff done. It's a lot of your time gone. I'm gonna have to do the 3 hours a day. God, these are close. Watch The Sandlot, watch The Goonies. Honestly, I don't know. Let's go with The Sandlot. Oh, wow, okay. Date someone who always looks 12 or date someone who always looks 80? Oh, what the heck? I don't want to answer this. This is just... Seriously, what the hell? Okay, we're gonna have to choose wisely. I feel like society would be responsible and they would want to date someone who always looks 80, right? Yeah, because no, not a 12. Seriously, come. I don't know about that. That seems really messed up in my opinion. Date someone who always looks 12? Like even when you're a 24-year-old, you know, going on a date with what looks like a 12-year-old? No, society. This is wrong. Seriously, 92%, 1,300,000 people, and only 123,000 people. society. Society is very messed up.